But let's get to the action here in AEW Grand Slam. The first match of the night, honestly, for me, everyone knows I'm a big Chris Jericho fan. Obviously, we're Canadian. We're a little bit biased, but everyone obviously knows that I'm a big Cesaro fan. Pound for pound, best wrestler in the world, pound for pound. And not much of a storyline going into this match. Maybe just a little promo that they had at the last event. I think it was Rampage, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
but
this is on Rampage.
But
this
on
was
paper,
a Twitter promo. This
had it all.
Mean, the story, it just continues the battle between JAS and the BCC. So the story's within there, but just a quick, promo on Rampage to set up the match.
Did you think, knowing Ring of Honor more than us, Alex? Did you think, because that's the Court of Honor is there's no do you remember somebody not shaking hands before a match?
Yeah, it's happened often. I know they keep mentioning it, but
I already saw it happening. I go, he's not going to shake the hand, and it's going to be a Chris Jericho.
He laughed, and,
that's
did it his way.
Perfect way to do it for Chris Jericho. Yeah. And I was rooting for the guy, and you know what? Even win or loss, I just didn't want him to tap. Because I don't know how many times I've said I get it, but I just didn't want to see him tap this time if he was going to lose. Especially, you know what? But a guy like Cesaro taking a loss from him. He's a submission guy as well, so it would have been okay, fine. But I'm still bitter about the Jon Moxley one. Danielson, yes. Cesaro would have been okay, but either way, the match was great. A lot of stuff. Like I said, I didn't know who that gentleman was at ringside. Can you tell everybody who he was? Alex, give us a little preview.
Yeah. So at ringside was Kerry Silken, and he at one point was the owner of Ring of Honor. I think for maybe 7-8 years or so before he sold it off to Sinclair Broadcasting. Okay. And then afterwards, he became more like an ambassador to ROH. Okay. And I believe he's the first member of the ROH Hall of Fame that they announced last year.
Oh, wow.
Earlier this year.
Wow.
So very important part of Ring of Honor. Basically, he saved it from going under.
Okay, when it was because you know what? Not a lot of people know this. Yeah. Ring of Honor started what, 2000, 2001?
2002.
Yeah. So February, right in the era of the Attitude Era, right off the sale of WCW, and you know what, man? For them to be that, and they were just sold and repackaged last year, let's say, but they went strong even during the pandemic. They were going strong. So just to say, there was no other competition out there besides WWE, and they went head to head with them. Not to say that they were on par with them, but they survived. And you know what? That's what I like about Ring of Honor, because it's the code of respect, the code of conduct. I love that stuff, man. I love that stuff.
There's so many people that have been through Ring of Honor. Just like fun trivia, like the first Ring of Honor show, Eddie Guerrero versus Super Crazy.
Yeah.
For I think the IWA Puerto Rico Championship Intercontinental title. So
Samoa
check that
Joe.
out. It's on YouTube.
Is that the match of the week?
Sure, why not? any chance to watch an Eddie Guerrero match? Go do yourself a favor. Just type in Eddie Guerrero anything.
Is Super Crazy still active?
Eddie Guerrero. I don't know. Actually, I haven't followed.
He's great, man. He is great. But
Canadians that have won the Ring of Honor title. Quick trivia. Do you know? There's your boy Kevin Owens.
Who?
Kevin Owens has won the Ring of Honor title. I know PCO has won it, and Michael Elgin as well. So this is if I'm not mistaken, this is the fourth. I know Generico hasn't won it, right?
So two wrestlers and a garbage man won.
So this is the fourth Canadian to win the Ring of Honor title. Congratulations to Chris Jericho. Crazy match. I honestly, at one point, I thought Cesaro was going to pull it off.
Nice reversal. I want to say that. What was that? What was that? Jericho. Cesaro was going. Claudio was going for whatever fucking something, a tiger something or whatever, something with an animal.
Tiger Ali Singh.
What was the name of that move?
Tiger Driver? Which move?
The move that Jericho reversed. He was going for a move off the top, and Jericho did a sick reversal in the air. That kind of went into a hurricanrana.
Oh no, yeah. Well, he was going for a powerbomb, basically
But he has a name for it. Is there some sort of name?
No. It was originally Jericho was going for the Frankensteiner, but then Claudio caught him. Then he picked him back up, and then Jericho did the Frankensteiner after.
Captain Insano shows no mercy. And it's that laugh, too, with Captain Insano. I can't wait for him to do it. So
it's
I thought, I'll be honest. I think the match was a little slow at first. It picked up.
But think of it, there was only
the first match of the night.
No, but there was only.
Hold on, I have to cut you off. But this is what you're supposed to do
Yeah.
in a wrestling show.
Yeah.
You don't do the Young Bucks and John Moxley come out first match,
Yeah.
full speed ahead, blood off the
I mean,
top
like,
ropes, every single
greatly
match, and
paced
everyone,
out.
every single move
Yeah.
that everyone's gonna do for the rest of the show in the first fucking 10 minutes. Like, it's a good
like-
match. It's a good opening match. It's a
Just like on some unfortunate mistimings, I have to point it out. Like when Jericho like was hiding behind Kerry Silken, and then he threw him out like towards Claudio, and then he went for a punch. That punch clearly missed. Unfortunately, right on camera, like wrong camera angle. Like
well,
that's
anytime you
it's
get
pro
these
wrestling. Shit happens.
outsider
You know?
guys to do a spot
Is
like
it
that.
is it now that every match, like the one thing I was anticipating on Chris Jericho was like, when is it gonna turn? Like, what's gonna happen? What is he gonna do to get that advantage, like a low blow, or when he brought out Floyd, or like that's why I'm like, something is gonna happen here because it's not gonna finish clean. It's a Chris Jericho move, and I think that's what they want you to think. So every time it happens, they're like, oh, here we go again, and then it doesn't happen, and he ends up losing, kind of thing. So I think they're trying to manipulate us into thinking every time. Because now that's what I was thinking. I go, something's going to happen here because every match before that there was a low blow or some interference kind of thing. So when I was even telling Trax, I go, fuck, you never see Aubrey get hit by accident and fall. Like, when a ref gets hit, then it's like, oh, the ref is down. You never see that with Aubrey. So this was very close. And I'm like, okay, here we go. Something's happening. And there was the low blow that was blocked before, now executed on Cesaro. And then he had, what's this move? The elbow?
Yeah, the Judas effect.
The Judas effect.
Jericho.
And 1, 2, 3. And you got the Ocho. That's the Ocho for Chris Jericho.
It means 8, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Just in case you know. Like that.
Well, when he said Ocho, I always go back to ESPN 8, the Ocho
Yes.
from
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. So, but congratulations to him. You know what? Like now, we were laughing and saying, he's gonna walk in with the AEW World Title in Toronto. Now he's walking in with the Ring of Honor World Title, Jericho 8, the Ocho. That's great.
He literally.
I'm gonna be honest.
Did you see?
I'm
He
not
put
a fan of this.
I just went to go check his Instagram.
For the T-shirt.
There's already a T-shirt already made. No
Of
kidding,
course,
man.
yeah.
Like 22 minutes ago.
Joey Casada said it. He said every time he has something, now you don't even hear the Wizard as much anymore. There's going to be some, now the Ocho, I'm sure is going to be the new thing. It's always, before it gets lame and it sizzles out, it already has 2-3 things happening already.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
And he probably trademarked it by now, Jericho.
Unbelievable. Congratulations to Chris Jericho. Canada loves you. Canada is so proud. Ring of Honor champion. The last Ring of Honor Canadian champion was PCO. So it was 2019, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow,
So
fun
Yeah,
storyline.
before the pandemic.
Friend of PCO, a friend of ours, again, our boy